Hey, y'all know how I'm down with BetMGM, right? And today, I'm gonna tell you why they're the king of sports books. It all starts with the app. It's high tech all the way. Withdrawals are fast and easy, and they deal with the best parlay offers and boosted odds specials in the business. And because you're KG certified, you'll get a pro football deal when you sign up. Grr! Just use the bonus code KG1000, yes, KG1000, and your first football wager is risk-free up to $1,000. Yes, folks, $1,000. Yeah, you heard me right. Take your game to the next level and find out why. When KG makes a gridiron bet, he lays it down with the only sportsbook that matters. Download the BetMGM app today and go to thebetmgm.com and enter the bonus code KG1000, yes, KG1000, and bet up to $1,000 with no risk. Ain't no W like a W with BetMGM, baby.
Week 2, y'all. Week 2 in the NFL. KG picks. Let's get it. I'm 3-2. 3-2. It's not a bad start. Could be better. It's all good. Watch. I'm gonna have a better week. I feel like I got some good sleepers. I think everybody's sleeping on the Saints. That Saints and Bucks game is gonna be a big game, and then that Bills game. That Bills game gonna be a whew. I think people are expecting chemistry to be like exact in every year. I think, and just in sports general, every year is going to be different. When you especially when you bring in new personnel in, it's going. Chemistry is probably one of the more underestimated elements of sports. I thought the Bengals was going to have a better showing, but I have a theory on teams that go deep in the playoffs. I thought the Broncos were going to look a little better. You know what I'm saying? But again, like Dallas, I forgot how cold Dallas defense was, right? With Diggs and Parsons, man. I thought the coach looked decent. They looked good. From what I've been watching with Buffalo, I've been watching the Hard Knock stuff with the Lions too, which makes me want to root for them and seeing them work and seeing them develop. I thought week 1 was typical week 1. I think everybody, sports fans, critics, expect things to be like week 5 or week 8. And no, it's week 1. You still work through things, you still build up. And that build-up is real. So, yeah, I really wasn't shocked. The Ravens and the Dolphins, both teams won last week, too. Cheetah looked good his first week. I thought he looked good his first game. And Miami has this confidence coming into the season. You can feel it. You can see it when they play. And then I think Lamar is on something to prove right now, obviously. Not being able to get his deal done. He's definitely motivated. I like the Ravens in this, even though, I like the offense of the Dolphins. I like Baltimore in this one. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I actually like the Saints, man. They got the Thomas kid back, which was huge. It's early on, so, everybody's still healthy. Everybody's still, semi-decent. The Bucs look good they didn't look their best, but they look halfway decent against the Cowboys. I'm gonna pick the Saints in this. The Saints are always spirited against Tom. Whenever I've seen them play, they've always played spirited when they played a very high-end player. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints in this one, even though I think the Bucs are favored to win. Oh, it's in New Orleans. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take the Saints. You got the Rams and the Falcons, and the Rams are 10 points favorites. They got beat up last week. I look for them to have a better week this week. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams at SoFi too. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams with that one. Anytime you open up the season at home and you lose, that always leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. I look for them to come out and play better this week. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams over the Falcons, yes. 49ers and Seahawks is always a bang, thanks to Crabtree and Sherman, right? I've always loved these two matchups. I actually like San Fran, if I'm being frank. Seahawks look good against Geno. He looked really good against the Broncos. I don't see him doing that against the 49ers. 49ers play really well at home too. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the 49ers in this one. Trey Lance, man. Trey Lance. Listen, anytime you implement a young star, you're gonna have some bumps and bruises in the road. But when you do a move like that, it's really for the future. And so I'm sure management upstairs is very patient with the process in this. And the fans going to have to be patient too. This kid is going to figure it out. Obviously, they started him for a reason. You know, in these positions are earned, they're not given. So yeah, and then to have a backup like Jimmy, that's incredible. But I like the 49ers, man. They're a very spirit team. They're very deep. They got a lot of different weapons. Yeah, I like them. So, you know, I'm just thinking that, you know, in anything, young point guard, young quarterback, young pitcher, you know, if you see something in, you know, see some light in them, I think management usually is a little more patient with the process with that. So, you know, fans got to fall in with it. The Bengals at Dallas. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals in this just because it's going to be lit. You got to think that Dallas is going to come into this game trying to prove something without Dak, right? And then the Bengals, they got to feel like some type of way of playing the way they played and how the game went. I look for the Bengals to win this one in Dallas. I wonder what kind of adjustments they're going to make to the Dak quarterback position too, you know? If you're watching this and you're a fan, do you go out and get a quarterback? Just saying. No disrespect to any other players that's playing, you know? I like Geno Smith. I think he's a more versatile running quarterback, you know, that can fake and run the ball and has those skills, but at the same time, it's similar to Kaepernick's game. So I don't know. It's an obvious blackball. I don't see that kid ever playing another minute in the NFL, and I think it's pretty evident that, yeah, that's a decision that's throughout the whole league, and that's what it is. So we just got to move on and quit bringing up this narrative that I don't think is ever going to exist. We got a bunch of 0-1 teams that are just probably irritated and feisty. Like this is how I see that game. I thought Adams had a good game last week himself, but I didn't think the quarterback I think David Carr did well. You know what? I'm gonna take the Raiders at home against the Cardinals. Two 0-1 teams, should be very spirited. Yeah, should be a fun game. That should be a very fun game. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders. Allegiant Stadium was dope, man. It was very bright. It was just active and the energy in there. The stadium in Vegas was very, very impressive. Very impressive. I enjoyed it. We was there to watch, obviously, a soccer game, so I can only imagine what a football game. It's like, we definitely got to do that. Whew, definitely got to do that. We definitely going to do that. This is the Bills' home opener against Tennessee at Buffalo. Ooh, this is like a playoff game early, right? I like the Bills at home, even though Tennessee is like a real, like, just gruddy team. They always play hard. They always play teams tough. My intuition is telling me to go with Tennessee just because of that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills at home. I think they got a lot of momentum that they got riding right now. And then this is the season opener. That place is gonna be rocking and rolling. Nothing like the Bills Mafia. That's a real thing. Their fans is like a 6th man or the 12th man, excuse me. Yeah, they got a great crowd. They got a great home court advantage. I look for the Bills to win this one. But I love Tennessee and their DNA. Aaron Rodgers definitely not to be written off, but I think he's not a fast starter either, you know? But yeah, that receiving core up there got to get on the same page with him. At least the narrative that's coming out of there is not a good one. Or not as positive as it once was. But yeah, I look for them to, yeah, I'm watching that like a soap opera. You know what I'm saying? Like a favorite show. Real shit. And yeah, those are the picks of the week from your boy. Deuces.